Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jai Shri Krishna. Warm greetings, dear friends. From the depths of my heart, I welcome you to Heartfelt Wisdom. A space where we explore not just spiritual texts, but the deeper truths that quietly shape our everyday lives. Today's reflection is not about rituals or religious labels. It is about an eternal understanding. One that breathes with us, struggles with us, and walks beside us through life. The Bhagavad Gita is often seen as a holy book. But in truth, it is much more than that. It is a mirror. One that reflects our fears, doubts, desires, and untapped strength. Again and again, human beings ask the same questions. Why do I feel restless even when life seems successful? Why does the mind remain unsettled despite comfort, relationships, and achievement? The answers are not hidden outside. They are gently revealed through the wisdom of Shri Krishna. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, when Arjuna felt overwhelmed and confused, he was not just facing a war. He was facing himself. His fear, hesitation, moral conflict, and emotional exhaustion represent every human being who has ever felt lost in life. At that moment, Krishna did not offer escape. He offered clarity. The Gita reminds us that the real struggle is not against the world, but within our own minds. Our thoughts, attachments, expectations, and ego often become our greatest source of suffering. Krishna's teaching is simple yet profound. Do your duty with sincerity, but release your attachment to the outcome. So much pain arises because we measure our worth through results. When success comes, we feel proud. When failure appears, we collapse. But when actions are performed as an offering, work becomes worship, and effort becomes freedom. The Gita teaches that the soul is eternal. It is untouched by birth, death, success, or loss. The body changes. Circumstances change. But the essence within us remains unchanged. When this understanding slowly enters the heart, fear begins to loosen its grip. We stop being controlled by situations and start observing them with inner stability. In today's world, people break easily. A single setback, rejection, or criticism can shake one's confidence. If this wisdom from the Bhagavad Gita is touching your heart, take a moment to like this video. Your support helps this message reach someone who may need it today. The Gita offers mental strength, not emotional suppression, but emotional balance. True yoga, Krishna says, is remaining steady in both joy and sorrow. Winning the external world may bring recognition, but mastering the inner world brings peace. Desire, anger, greed, and attachment are not moral failures. They are signals asking for awareness. When recognized and understood, they lose their power. The Gita does not encourage blame. Not of others, not of fate. It teaches responsibility. Our growth and our suffering are deeply connected to our inner choices. Often, people remember God only in moments of crisis. But the Gita teaches something deeper. God is not an emergency solution. He is a constant presence. When awareness of the divine enters daily life, in thought, action, and intention, life itself becomes sacred. Krishna says that the one who sees the divine everywhere is never truly separated from him. With this vision, the world no longer feels hostile. Life feels connected. The Gita does not promote blind belief. It encourages inquiry, reflection, and lived understanding. True devotion is not weakness. It creates inner firmness. Surrender does not mean giving up responsibility. It means carrying responsibility without inner burden. Even ordinary activities, work, family, relationships, can become spiritual practice when performed without selfish demand. The Gita is not distant or outdated. It speaks to modern confusion with ancient clarity. Krishna still guides, if we are willing to listen. If you ever feel alone, remember this. Arjuna was not alone on the battlefield. Krishna held the reins. Even today, Krishna is ready to guide the chariot of our lives, if we allow awareness to take that place. The Gita teaches us that life itself is the field of Dharma. Every choice matters. The mind can be our best friend, or our greatest obstacle. Understanding this single truth can transform how we experience life. Growth takes time. Spiritual maturity cannot be rushed. No one becomes wise overnight, and no mistake defines a person forever. Suffering is not punishment. It is often instruction. When pain is understood as a teacher, it no longer destroys. The Gita frees us from ego. We are not the sole doers. We are participants in a larger flow. This understanding softens pride and eases failure. Love, too, must be free. Where control and expectation dominate, relationships suffer. Love without possession brings peace. The Gita reminds us that no soul is insignificant. Every being carries divine potential. Forgiveness is strength. A calm mind reflects truth clearly. Comparison steals joy. Every journey unfolds at its own pace. Loneliness becomes meaningful when one learns to sit peacefully with oneself. Wisdom lies in knowing what is within our control and what is not. God is not found by searching outward, but by removing inner noise. Peace does not depend on perfect circumstances. It arises from inner steadiness. The present moment is sacred. Life does not happen elsewhere. No one is permanently broken. Awareness and sincere effort can transform anyone. Service is not only giving, it is listening, caring, and being present. The purpose of life is not mere survival or success, but the unfolding of one's highest potential, for the good of all. Change is natural. Letting go is not failure. It is wisdom. Truth may feel uncomfortable, but it always liberates. Krishna never promised the easiest path. He showed the right one. Faith is not blind. It is experiential. The greatest wealth is not external success, but inner peace. If this reflection helps you realize even one thing, that you are not alone, that guidance is always available, then this journey has meaning. The Bhagavad Gita does not threaten. It reassures. It does not condemn. It reveals possibility. If these reflections brought even a moment of calm or clarity to your heart, please like this video. It helps this message reach someone who may need it. If you resonate with this journey of inner wisdom, subscribe to Heartfelt Wisdom, and walk with us as we explore life, awareness, and timeless truth together. And if you know someone who feels lost, restless, or overwhelmed, share this video. Sometimes a single thought can change a life. Jai Shri Krishna. Until we meet again, stay aware, stay gentle with yourself, and keep listening to the wisdom within.